Adjective clauses, also known as relative clauses, are fascinating components of English grammar that add depth and detail to our sentences. Think of them as the descriptive sidekicks of nouns. Just like adjectives, adjective clauses modify nouns or pronouns, giving us more information about them. For instance, take the sentence, "He wears a shirt which looks nice." Here, the clause "which looks nice" is our adjective clause. It tells us more about the noun shirt. Without that clause, we just know he wears a shirt, but now we know it's a nice-looking one. Adjective clauses always come right after the noun they modify. This positioning is crucial. Let's look at a few more examples. I met the boy who had helped me. The clause "who had helped me" gives us important information about the boy. It's not just any boy, he's the one who helped. Another example is, an apple that smells bad is rotten. Here, that smells bad modifies apple, telling us something specific about it. Or consider, the book which I like is helpful in preparation for the test. The clause "which I like" specifies which book we're talking about. Now, let's explore some more examples. The house where I live consists of 4 rooms. The clause "where I live" modifies the house, giving us context about it. And in "the person who is shouting needed help," who is shouting tells us more about the person. Adjective clauses begin with relative pronouns like who, whom, whose, which, and that, or relative adverbs like when, why, and where. These words are essential because they connect the clause to the noun it modifies. It's important to remember that a relative clause on its own doesn't make a complete sentence. For example, whom the teacher hit with chalk is incomplete. We need a main clause to make it whole. The talkative boys whom the teacher hit with chalk soon learned to behave properly in class. Similarly, where he went joyfully is also incomplete. But when we say, I know about the place where he went joyfully, we have a complete thought. To identify adjective clauses, look for those relative pronouns or adverbs. Ask yourself, what noun is this clause describing? If you can pinpoint the noun and see how the clause adds detail, you've found your adjective clause. Another tip is to check if the clause can stand alone. If it can't, it's likely a relative clause. For example, whom the teacher hit doesn't make sense by itself, but when attached to a main clause, it becomes meaningful. So, when you're writing or speaking, remember to use adjective clauses to enhance your sentences. They're powerful tools that can transform simple statements into rich, informative expressions. Embrace them and watch your communication skills flourish.